How do you think it came to be that the NSA intercepted this call, and then so many officials in the Obama administration were aware that the intercept existed? Does that surprise you at all that they would even know of this intercept that would be that widely circulated?
Well, that's an important question also. If you were to ask the people, you would have to ask the people involved, and you would say, what was your reason for listening to the Russian ambassador? Now, you can come up with a lot of reasons why the United States might listen to foreign ambassadors, and I think we probably do. But the question also remains, could they have been listening to the Russian ambassador as a roundabout, circuitous way of listening to General Flynn? And that's even more troubling, because many of us who have been worried about too much power in the intelligence community worry that you can have sort of a parallel construction of things. Like, let's say they want to get you, but they know they can't eavesdrop on you as a journalist, but they say, well, we know that you have a source in the Middle East, we're going to eavesdrop on him and then unmask you, but then maybe they can damage you. They can't maybe use that information in a court, but maybe they can leak that to something. Maybe it's about something personal in your life that they could use to damage you. There's all kinds of ways that it is very worrisome about unmasking people and about listening to their conversations. So they might have had a legitimate interest in listening to the Russian ambassador, but they have no interest in this. And here's the problem with unmasking. It could have been someone saying, you know, I know that voice. Well, he said he announced his voice at the beginning. He may announce it audibly, who it is, and say, hey, this is General Flynn when he's talking to the ambassador. It may have been announced on the phone call. So it doesn't become a big secret, then that circulates around. But what happens in government, if some people have bias and they say this is juicy information, we could use this, then it may start that way. So it could be nefarious from the beginning, and they tapped the Russian ambassador to get to General Flynn, or it could be that it's incidentally found and they're like, wow, let's take advantage of this. But it looks like President Obama's administration was lapping this up, you know, and using this to go after a political opponent. This is very, very damning.